Hi, well, another session of Parliament is over. The House of Commons has risen for the summer, won't be back till mid-September, so it's an opportune time to review government progress and lack of progress on a number of issues. A couple things that I'm focusing in on are the carbon tax cover-up, the Trans Mountain pipeline fiasco, the summer jobs attestation failure. These are just some of the things that have come about in the last few months. Now, of course, Justin Trudeau has made it his policy to talk about respect for diversity, helping the middle class, but of course his actions tell a different story. With respect to diversity, it was Justin Trudeau's government that has tried to impose on summer job applicants this new requirement that they agree with Liberals on various social issues. That was never a requirement before. Of course, you have to hire someone in accordance with our laws and with our Charter of Rights and Freedoms, but then he's gone one step further and says you have to think the same way as the Liberal government on these issues. It has had a practical effect. Many summer camps in my riding have been refused funding. Even if they've signed all the forms and attested to that, they've still been denied funding. So here's a case where Mr. Trudeau talks about diversity, but what he means is the diversity and the freedom to agree with the Liberals on every single policy issue. That's not real diversity. At the same time, Mr. Trudeau has not come clean to Canadians on the true cost of the carbon tax. This is a tax that every Canadian is going to pay. It could mean up to $1,100 per family in new charges, but we have no way of verifying that because the Trudeau government refuses to release the information publicly on the cost of the carbon tax. The Conservative opposition under Andrew Scheer has been fighting hard to get that information, thus far to no avail. The pipeline is another story of failure. Here, Kinder Morgan, the owner of the pipeline, never even asked for a dime of Canadian money, of taxpayer money to build the pipeline. All they wanted was certainty that they could start the building process and that they could actually use the pipeline once it was built. What's the reaction of the Trudeau government? To spend $4.5 billion of your tax dollars to buy the pipeline outright. This is a 65-year-old rusty pipeline. And then they are going to be committing untold billions of dollars more, perhaps as many as $6.5 billion more to build a second, newer pipeline on the same site. So there's a case of the Liberals adding to our national debt, adding to our deficit, spending billions more to cover up for his own energy policy failures. So we're going to continue to hold the Liberal government to account. And of course, I hear from you that it's important to also have solutions, not only criticize the Trudeau government when they have failed, which has happened time and time again, but to offer solutions. And we are doing that in the House of Commons on a number of issues. For instance, the border security issue. We've offered a way to make our border more secure, to make sure that illegal border crossers are not crossing our border illegally, that they go through a compassionate process of application rather than just crossing in unsafe environments our borders. So we do offer solutions. The exciting thing is this August, the Conservative Party of Canada is meeting at convention in Halifax and will be debating literally hundreds of policy ideas. Once those debates are over and votes have taken place, we'll be able to start launching the platform of the Conservative Party of Canada for the next election, which is just over a year's time. So it's a very exciting time to be a Conservative, not only to hold the Trudeau government to account, but also to roll out in the next few months some great new policy ideas that I believe are going to capture the hearts and the minds of people in this country, to put us on a better course, to respect the taxpayer, to help the middle class, to help people with the affordability crisis that is going on right now. And these are things that I'm committed to as the Member of Parliament for Parry Sound Muskoka as well. Thank you.